So hi, my name is Tatsuki. I'm a software engineer and individual researcher contributing to the MyoSuite community. And today I'll be talking about my project called muwanx. So in recent years, reinforcement learning has become dominant in many fields, and especially in robotics. And MyoSuite is also showing amazing results. For example, my challenge has been held since 2022, and participants have been achieving impressive results on each task. But however, almost all RL research only shows their videos. Of course, it's really interesting, but you cannot tell if the results are truly reproducible and robust against external forces and noise. So I thought, what if we could share the actual simulation instead of just the video so people can try it themselves and interact with it directly? But how do we share the entire simulation? Yes, it is possible with the same tech stack that we use locally, like running MuJoCo simulation in a backend server and sending the rendering results to the front end. But it's hard and tedious to develop the web application and maintain the infrastructure of it. Also, we usually don't want to spend money on hosting expensive physics simulations. And researchers who have never touched JavaScript don't also want to spend their limited time building a web apps just for sharing. So I created a new project called muwanx. It's open source to make MuJoCo simulations as accessible as viewing a web page. You can host it on GitHub Pages, build the web application entirely from Python. So visitors don't have to install anything and no environment setup, just share a URL and anyone can see and interact with the simulation in real time. But how does it work? The key here is running everything in the client-side browser. So muwanx is a Python package that takes MuJoCo models and trained policies and builds a web application from them. It's built on top of three major components. MuJoCo WebAssembly handles physics simulation, Onyx runtime for policy inference, and Three.js for rendering. This also enables VR, and these all run client side. So no dedicated server needed, just GitHub Pages server and static hosting. So you can just share URL and anyone can run the full simulation. And here's a simple example. You can use the Python package like this. And yeah, it employs builder-based architecture. So you can add a custom MuJoCo model and train policy like this, and then call the build function to generate the simulation app. Users can control commands here, like target velocities, and also drag objects to apply forces directly. I also plan to make this really easy to make it really easy to port scenes and policies from mjlab into muwanx. And right now you need to pass the information manually, but I'm adding a feature to do it with a single function call. So, and as Balint mentioned in his presentation, we are also working on the mjlab MyoSuite, which is an extension of MyoSuite in the mjlab framework. So those tasks will be portable as well in the future. But still, muwanx now supports MyoSuite models. You can see these Myo challenge scenes in the demo at this URL. And there's no policy integrated yet. So I would welcome your contributions. The project is gaining some traction. I'm now working together with MuJoCo developer team at Google DeepMind and a developer at Google AI who recently built a similar demo with Gemini robotics model. And some PhD students are also creating PR, and some startup companies are also interested in this. So I'd also welcome contributions from, especially on these MyoSuite models from this community. For example, adding working policies for these scenes. I also plan to extend this project into the field of assistive devices. which is what I'm most passionate about. That's all from my presentation. I love to connect with anyone interested in this project. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Super cool project and will be very helpful, I'm sure. Especially the combination of the web browser and then training with mjlab. Any questions to Tatsuki? There's one from Marcus.
Yeah, just a quick question. I don't know if anyone from the MuJoCo Playground was around, because they had very nice visualization with this tool or interactive demo with MELs. I don't know if you've seen that, and I was just wondering in which way that is different from your approach.
Yeah, I have I'm actually connecting with them, and we're planning on working on some feature like integrating with mail system. But the difference between their system is that you can host it on GitHub Pages, so you don't have to prepare a dedicated server for this. So a lot of people can use this.
Yeah, that's great. Cool. Thanks.
Thank you.
Great, thanks again.